Thanks for checking in with Down the Road Show. We're here at the Long Beach Comic Con 2011.
I'll mention it.
Congratulations.
The champ is here.
Right, that was exactly. Go ahead.
No, but whose idea was it behind Voltron Gets Served? That was one funny segment.
Tom Root. But the best part about making that episode was realizing that we had to write and perform and then produce a rap song.
That was season 1, and we didn't really know our capabilities. And suddenly, Seth and I were in a sound booth recording a rap song.
It looked like this. Yeah! Oh!
And we were so proud of it, and it aired once, and then they said, "You got to change that song, guys."
We actually did, yeah. The original song isn't on the DVD.
But if you listen to the commentary, it's in the background.
And I think there's like multiple bootlegs online.
I
Kids
think
have been
so,
really
too.
good
Well,
at
you can
ripping
still
that.
see it, but our very first collaboration, the man, censored us.
This is a question for Seth Green. I love your show. But will you do a second season for Titan Maximum?
Well, that's actually a question for Tom Root, the creator of Titan Maximum.
Yeah, Tom, how would you like to answer this one?
Well, Titan's in an interesting place right now. It's not canceled.
Right.
There could be a season 2.
Very true.
Somehow it is not a priority. And it just keeps getting pushed. I think we're going to do something with it eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
because we really love it. We really love the way it turned out. Ratings were great. It's hard to do.
it's finding
shows.
time. Yeah, I always sum it up as Robot Chicken is 11 months out of the year. If you add a special, it's 14 months out of the 12 months that we're working on it. So
That's a year and 2 months, guys.
Yeah,
just so you know.
finding the time to actually pull off Titan in that is tricky. But
You
we have
can
the whole
start at
cast
one
here.
age and be a year older by the time we finish a season, even if your birthday was on the cusp.
So maybe.
You know, personally, I want to see more President Kylo.
Oh, it should be said that Mel is named. We named 2 characters after Mel.
Technically, they're related, so it's just a family.
Seth, February, right?
What's that?
February?
That's not creepy. Hey, Seth, February.
No. I'm talking in code.
You and me,
I'm hitting
February.
hitting him up for a gig.
Hey, brother, talking about Valentine's
Yeah.
Day, talking about you and me in a heart-shaped tub.
Yep. Hey,
I just got
Seth,
some new sheets. They're like
applesauce.
1,000
Dig it?
thread count.
Yep.
Something
February,
like that.
you die.
And on that note,
No, what was that? I want to know what February means.
no.
No, you got to bring enough for everyone. You can't just have a secret for Seth.
But you also can't put a mic in this man's hand without acknowledging that he's the voice of Optimus Prime.
I was, past
Was.
tense.
Was a voice of Optimus Prime. I'm just saying.
I was. Actually, Seth, down here I usually say that I was Takis Finley on StarCraft 2. You know, suck up to the Blizzard people. Anyway, February, right?
February.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
February. That's the new password. It's slang for heroin.
First of all, big fan of the show. Want to find out, with as much movies, cartoons, pop culture as you guys have skewered, do you ever find it hard to come up with new things that you haven't made fun of yet?
We don't really. Well, that's a lie. I was going to say we don't make a list at the beginning of a season of stuff we want to attack, but we do.
Last season, our list had one
We
thing
make like a
on
big
it.
long list.
What was it?
Last season, we had a list of one item, and it was Twilight. Because it was like,
That hasn't aired yet.
But wait, Tom. I'm really disappointed we didn't make this sketch. Tom had an idea to make a sketch with him just singing a song with a guitar, because he's never seen Twilight or read it or knows anything about it, so he just has like his assumptions about what Twilight is. And his song would have been just him, and he's like, I think Twilight is a movie about a vampire named Twilight.
Wait, what else was in that song? I remember that.
It's not.
that girl never smiles. Why does that girl never smile? Twilight.
Wait, we did though. We did do.
We have it
two
coming up.
sketches.
Yeah, 2 sketches are coming up.
Two Twilight sketches. One about the
Actually,
fact
I
that
think, did one of them get cut? I know one of them. The video game's in there.
we did an 8-bit Twilight video game. It's pretty.
That's coming. I think that airs in like 2 weeks.
It's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember if we animated the Edward is several hundred years old and probably shouldn't be dating that 16-year-old.
We didn't do.
Like, does anybody think that's really strange that Edward is dating like an underage girl? He's.
But why? Why was it okay when Angel did it? Everyone was like, I could see that.
I don't know.
I'm okay with that.
It's love.
We did cut.
It's
We did
love.
cut one
That's
though.
it.
That
This is love.
Stephanie Meyer does them all.
Still working on it.
About how she basically robs every great monster legend of all of the characteristics that we love, like.
Oh, like the pathos.
Yeah. He goes out in the sun and he just becomes more beautiful, and we extend it from there about what would happen with the mummy in the werewolf. But
He's like, don't look at me, I'm a hideous mummy. And they unwrap him and he's like, oh, my face is so pretty and moisturized.
That movie is terrible.
To answer your question,
I don't hate on Twilight, though.
I think it is hard. It gets hard.
I think Blade would fuck him up.
Blade's like a sword-wielding monster murderer.
Yeah.
The Twilight kids just play baseball.
Old-timey baseball.
They're hanging out in the Field of Dreams.
Yeah. Come on, Blade, swim in my eyes. That's it. Hello.
Oh no, we're not using those. We're like gangster style.
Yeah.
We're thugging
Check
it up.
my mic. Check one.
Now we have 2 stands.
All
I
right.
think writing on Robot Chicken is like being told that you're gonna have like this awesome birthday party with your best friends every day, and there's gonna be all the cake and ice cream you can eat, and you're like, yay, cake and ice cream, Optimus Prime and Lino, and then suddenly everyone gets real sick, and you're like, oh my god, I've had too much sugar, and then because you're friends, you can be honest with each other. I hate your face. I'm getting sick. You bring up Lino again. I'm gonna put your lights out, and then after all the sick is out and everyone is sleepless and passes, out from exhaustion, you wake up and you have another party. It's like a repeating cycle, and then everybody's happy again.
Wait, do we have video? Is video working?
Is it working?
Video of the party.
Moments away.
Moments away. All right, so let's take the next question.
Actually, it's not so much a question as a comment. I actually use the Law and Order chicken version in my acting class to teach how to pick a strong action and have something going on behind.
That's an old acting thing. Yeah, it's gibberish. You speak in gibberish to convey emotion, and that way you can actually give the correct emotion for a scene. But we just love the idea that Law and Order breaks down to several very specific beats that you don't need any words to follow.
Who wrote that?
Right.
The worst part about that was after we
Kevin
it was
Shinnick,
Shinnick, right?
Shinnick wrote that.
Yeah, Kevin Shinnick, who does Mad Now, wrote that sketch, and did it get vetoed in the room?
No. It was a brilliant sketch. The best part about that sketch for me was watching you record it.
But I had to pitch it to everybody too. Like I had to pitch it to each of the departments, and so I'm like.
But imagine like 3 hours in a voice booth of just Seth trying to do that over and over.
Because it was just
for every
walking
different
through, and it's
character.
like you were not even doing takes as much as we're saying, all right, this is the interrogation chicken, and now here's the victim. Just feel really stupid at the end of.
Wait, Beans, come back. I'm sorry.
Beans, we know the master's degree is not honorary, okay? Come back to the table.
Also, the amazing thing about the Robot Chicken Law and Order sketch is it's copywritten. So if you're using it in your acting class, we're gonna sue you now. Mel, please escort him downstairs.
Right away, Mr.
Where
Meyer.
Can you just bring him into the legislation
will
booth?
hold him.
Ready for the next question?
Oh, no.
Scarlet Witch! In a hoodie.
In a hoodie.
A cardigan in the microphone.
I got lazy, I'm sorry. I was wondering what the process was leading up to creating the show, like how you guys came up with it, like Twisted Toy Theater, or are you guys just drunk playing with your dolls? Like, how did that happen? And
Yep.
They're action figures. They're action.
Run home, Rabbit, run home.
All right, what's next?
That's the process right there. All of us sitting in a room trying to make each other laugh, and when we finally do, we're like, oh, that's in the show.
All of us sitting in a room and Tom Rich is going, Brecken, Seth, shut the fuck up.
Brecken, please put your clothes on. Jesus. They think it's a joke, but 9 times out of 10, when Brecken's in a booth, all of his clothes will come off. Not like magically, like he pulls them off.
Boba don't like to be constrained. Gotta let your slave one out.
Wait, what was that quote? What was the Star Wars quote that we couldn't do about the slave 2?
Frank, would you cover Bella's ears for a second? My niece is there. What was it? I'm gonna take her back. I'm gonna take her into slave 1 and do a slave 2 on her slave chest. Which is actually from the original Lucas script. Little known fact.
This is probably a question.
No. Now's my mic drop. No. I work in the video game industry, and as a ginger in the entertainment industry, there is not a day that goes by where it's not like, you have no soul, you're a vampire, you have no pigment. So I was wondering.
Persecution's horrible.
It really is. We are a minority.
Turned away from sperm banks.
And it's the best stuff, man. You can like rub it on your skin, all that. No, I was wondering if you has it just gone away, or do the guys like still rip on you, or do people still rip on you?
They're right, you know.
I mean,
we deserve it.
check out my mentions on Twitter. Like 30% of them are like, you're ginger. I'm just like,
it's so weird. I don't know. I was just curious. Like, it's
okay.
ginger to
Rise
ginger
above.
in the entertainment industry.
Rise
Keep it
above.
strong, bro. Keep it strong, bro.
You don't have a holiday. You're a redhead. Take your ginger self.
So,
out of
I still don't, what was the question?
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was a question as much as a.
Actually, hold on. Beans, did you say so?
We ready, Jeff?
Gingers unite for a pasty walk.
All right, we're gonna try.
Guys, this may be a big mess.
This could backfire terribly.
What do we got?
Wait, let's dim the house lights.
There's a switch on the side if you want to shut it off.
Flip the house lights.
We're coming out with a media player for Windows Vista.
There's no sound. There's no sound.
There's a buzzing.
There's a big.
By the way, the episodes are now only 6 seconds.
Why don't you do the sound live? Just make it up as it goes.
Like Mystery Science. We'll do like MST3K up here. Does anybody remember that show?
Does anyone remember?
I thought I was at a Comic-Con. I'm sorry.
All right, so while they deal with that, I'm going to go to the next question.
Hello.
Hello.
I can boil it down in 4 seconds. Rainbow Bright meets G.I. Joe when they do it.